Today I want to talk about the current energetic cycles because as projectors, we're definitely influenced by the celestial bodies in the sky. With our absorbing aura, open sacral, if someone goes through a transit, an astrological transit, if you're a projector, you definitely feel it more because we're more receptive. So this is specifically around the eclipse. We're currently in the eclipse portal. I'm talking about April 8th, 2024, but it's going to be the whole month of April that this is going to include these energetics. So this eclipse is extremely potent and extremely powerful. 19 degrees Aries is exactly where this eclipse is happening, and coincidentally or not coincidentally, whether there is such things as coincidences, I'm not sure about that, but Chiron is also exactly 19 degrees Aries. Chiron is the wounded healer. Chiron is our core wound, and it's in Aries. Aries is self. So it's along the axis of self and other, Libra, yet this is happening in Aries, and it's happening with Chiron. So our wound within, our deepest wound, or one of the wounds that we hold, that is blocking, that is causing us to be in separation, that is causing us to be over-identified with our ego, over-identified with self, over-identified with whatever it is that is not in the truth of union, of oneness, of the truth in creation, this is going to come up and be exposed. And already these things within us are already coming up to the surface. So during this time, be very aware of what is coming up for you, because it's a core wound and it's going to be eclipsed out in a way. And so there could be a redirection in life, there could be a sudden shock, Uranus is involved. There's a lot happening throughout this eclipse. We're also in Mercury retrograde, which is almost like pulling back the slingshot, being very aware of our communication, how we communicate with others. It's bringing all these patterns to the surface to be healed. When we move out of April this year, we're really moving out into a fresh start. We're really opening ourselves up to, ideally, we've shed a couple of layers off like a snake. We've removed the skin, and now we're moving into a new energetic pattern, energetic frequency. As projectors, we are here to project out a frequency, a harmonious frequency. If our projection field is not in the truth, in alignment, if it's stuck in egoic patterns or stuck in trying to be seen or trying to be heard or these things, it's just going to be repelling, and there's going to be no invitations, there's going to be no recognition, these type of things. There's going to be a lot of bitterness. So we're trying to shed skin this month, and this eclipse is a powerful, like, you know, if you've got a band-aid on, you're like, or you got a tooth and it's about to come out, and sometimes your parents will put a string around it and rip it out. That's the eclipse. The eclipse puts a string around a part of the ego, a part of our environment, a part of our life that isn't in alignment, and rips it out. Not the most pleasant experience, yet afterwards it can be very liberating, very freeing. Another thing that's interesting is the eclipse is exactly in gate 51, the gate of, you guessed it, shock. So this goes along with pulling out the tooth. We're not sure which tooth, what's going to, and it's gone. So the gate of shock, we can feel agitated, we can feel these things, but it's moving us towards awakening. It's moving us towards union, oneness, the truth, God. And when we're not in alignment, when we're in the shadow frequency, we'll feel very agitated. So we want to be moving from that shadow frequency into the higher frequency of this gate, which is happening in this eclipse, the gate of shock. Something else that's very interesting, if a baby is born on this eclipse, April 8th, at the exact moment of the eclipse, it will be a projector baby. So for us projectors, allow yourself to slow down a little bit as we move through this portal. The only way out is through. There could be some challenge, there could be some shadows coming to the surface, or there will be shadows coming to the surface to bring light to. So this is going to be a journey. April is a journey. Trust the process, and ideally you move forward from this month more aligned, more in your heart, more balanced, and in more harmony than ever before. Okay, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment below, share it, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, bye for now.